Hi guys, how are you all doing? Hope all of you doing well and all of you are safe and your families at home. My name is Ashish Masih, you're watching me on Autoportal, and if you've come here for the first time, a small request, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Now today we've got the VW Taigun for you, and we've already got this car before. We've already shown the interiors, the walk around and everything, so you might be saying why have I got the car again. Well, in this video I'll tell you the top 5 reasons why you should consider buying this car, because this car competes in a very heavy segment because it's got the Hyundai Creta, it's got the Skoda Kushaq, its own cousin, and it's also got the Kia Seltos, which is the cousin of the Creta. So what I'm trying to say is that this car really has some heavy hitting to do, and I think the first reason why you should consider buying this car is simply because of the amazing looks on the outside. Now, unlike a lot of other rivals, this car doesn't shout out, it's not in your face, it's a very subdued design, but it's a design which a lot of you will appreciate who want a very cool, sober, yet sophisticated and stylish car. It will definitely turn heads, and VW has used chrome but not overused it. They've used it in the right amount. The bumper has been sculpted in the right amount in terms of muscle, and the rear of the car, especially with that beam of light which connects both the tail lamps, looks very stylish and very cool, and the side profile also looks like a typical VW SUV. So what I'm trying to say is that it's a cool looking car, it's a very Germanic looking car, and it's a car which should definitely pull crowds simply because of the looks. Well, so what is Woodmo? Well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmo are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a last generation model, even then they have the spare part available, they have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today, check out the app, it's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers. Woodmo.com, the expert of online spare parts. Well, so now I'm in the back seat of the Taigun. Now, the second reason why I should consider buying this car is simply because if you are someone who enjoys the backseat experience all day long, you just want to sit in the back and just tell your chauffeur to drive around, then this is a great place to be. Now, how do I say it's a great place? Because, well, first of all, the transmission tunnel at the back, well, it's no tunnel because it's almost completely flat. The floorboard is completely flat. So you can easily stretch your feet, and you can easily accommodate 3 people over here. And of course, if you don't want to accommodate 3, you only want 2, you can always bring out this armrest and keep your maybe phone like this. Or if you don't want to keep your phone, you can always keep it in the little pocket here and keep a couple of beverages for that long distance journey. And of course, these have been given by the showroom. It's not part of the standard kit, but it just shows you the amount of comfort that you get. The backrest angle also is quite good. And of course, 3 headrests, which means that it's a genuine 3-seater. But the best point is that the front seats have been raised, so you can easily stretch your feet and relax like the boss. And you also get your own AC vents. And the good point is that VW is moving with the times, so they've given you Type C charging points over here, and 2 of them, not 1, which just shows you that they're ahead of the times compared to other rivals, because you get 2 in the front and 2 over here at the back. And that just shows you that they are moving with the times and definitely giving you updated technology inside their cars. Anyways guys, that's reason number 2, the excellent backseat experience. Now let's jump in the front seat, drive this car around and tell you the other reasons why you should consider buying it. To drive, the big question is how is the Tiguan to drive and how different is it from the Skoda Kushaq? Well, I have good news for you, and that good news is that this car just feels a little more polished, a little more sophisticated, a little more rounded as a product when you compare it with the Kushaq. The ride comfort is something which is truly brilliant. It's just a fantastic car for sheer ride comfort, and it doesn't matter what speeds you're doing. You might be doing slow city speeds like I'm doing at the moment, or you might be doing faster speeds on the highway. This car just hugs the road like a leash. It'll just keep on, giving you a smile when you drive it. The suspension setup is excellent. The rigidity of the body is very good. Just feels like a very solid platform. And when you push into corners, there's absolutely minimal body roll. Yes, there is a little bit of body roll because it's a tall car, it's an SUV. So there has to be a little bit of body roll. It can't defy the laws of gravity. But yes, it does feel very good and very positive to drive. What you'll also like is the 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. It's a fast responding gearbox, and you'll never be found wanting for the gears because it'll always be the right gear. And no matter what speed you're doing, again, you might be at slow city speeds or faster highway speeds, all you do is use the flabby pedals behind the steering wheel, and the left one is for throwing the gears down and the right one is for increasing them, and it just takes a millisecond or two when you hit the pedal here and the actual gear shift. So that's also something which a lot of buyers will truly enjoy and appreciate. In fact, the cruise control function also works very well. So what you need to do is just put this car in cruise control on the highway and don't think about anything, because the stability is excellent. Just enjoy the driving experience when you're driving this car out there on the highway. Now the engine, not only is it very creamy in terms of the refinement and responsiveness, it's also very punchy motor. Yes, it does sometimes need a little bit of revs to get going, but once you cross about 1500 or 1600 RPM, it just flies, and performance is very good. Now sometimes this car does mask its speed very well, so you won't be knowing it, but before you'll actually be doing speeds in excess of 100, and the car might just feel like you're doing 70 or 80. So that's something which you've got to be careful about, because before you know it, there might be a challan which might come to your home, and that could be a heavy fine. So just be careful when you're driving this car, because the cabin insulation also is very good. There's no wind noise, no tire rumble, and engine noise, as I said, because it's such a nice and quiet engine, there's absolutely no engine noise at all. So these are things which make it a nice package to drive, and keen drivers will enjoy it. First time drivers also enjoy it, because the visibility is very good, the controls are very light, the steering wheel is light, but it's very accurate and very crisp. Even if I'm doing a little bit of this, the car is actually moving, so the dead center position also is pretty lively. And as I said, the car has very good grip level from the tires, the overall stability is very good, agility is very good. And what's also good is the fact that visibility is very good, because if you're using it for the first time, you want to see the bonnet line, all edges of the bonnet are visible. Rear mirrors are nice and large, so you see good view of the back, and there are a lot of features on this car, a lot of safety kit. Touchscreen is excellent to use. The sound system especially is fantastic. It's just a beautiful sound system to operate. And overall, as a package, I think the Skoda VW group has really hit the ball out of the park. With the Taigun, they really have done a fantastic job. Why I said Skoda VW is because this car is, of course, shared with Skoda. They have the Kushaq, which is essentially the same car. So the Kushaq and the Taigun are the same car underneath the skin, but on top, this one feels a little more rounded, a little more sophisticated, and definitely gives you a little more polish with the overall packaging. It just feels like a more premium package, a little more sophisticated package, a little more urban package, and buyers will truly appreciate this car just a little bit more compared to the Kushaq. I would definitely keep my vote on this car. I have enjoyed driving it today, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, give us a double thumbs up. If you haven't, well, do let us know what you would like us to talk about more, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So bye for now, and thanks so much for watching.